Hey team. So I stopped in the salon today to talk to who was on staff and kind of pulled everybody together in the back room. And so this message is for you guys who weren't able to be there today. It's your day off and I hope you're enjoying it and having a good day. However, I do want you to be in on the thought patterns that we've been all discussing and for you to know where I'm coming from and what I'm sure you're asking, what plans do we have in place for what's happening? Okay, so let's talk about the facts first. So I have been in touch with some really amazing people in our industry who are amazing leaders, and I've been checking a lot of resources and trying to get as much credible information and trying to weed out through all the crap that's out there because there's a lot. There is definitely a domino effect happening right now of fear rippling throughout our communities. And, you know, this is definitely going to impact us. I have no doubt about that. This is going to impact a lot of people and not only maybe health-wise, but also economically. So that, when I talk about the economic part, my immediate mind goes into how can we weather the storm? Have you ever heard the saying that when emotions are high, intelligence goes down? It's a fact. And there's a domino effect. And you can definitely see out there that there's a lot of intelligence going down of panic and so on and so forth. And I'm not saying that we shouldn't prepare. I'm not saying that we shouldn't be aware of what's happening. I'm saying that we shouldn't panic. And because I don't want our intelligence to go down. There's a lot of people that depend on us, not just your families and not just the people that you know and the clients that we support, but also each other. And so my goal is for us, for on the other side of all of this, is to have something in place that you can depend on. And so I don't want us to panic and be worried about what the future is going to hold for us. Let's just control what we can control right now. So let's talk about the things that we can control right now. So we can control the information that's coming to us. We can decide what we choose to buy into, and we can also decide, do we look at the credible resources? I know that the CBC is a great resource. They are very factual. And I also have heard too that in the other countries where things have progressed a lot faster than what we won't reach that point because we're doing a lot of preventative work, but that they're on the other side and that their new normal is what they're dealing with, and they're learning how to deal with their new normal and come out with something. So again, I don't want you guys to think that my positivity is being insensitive, because it's not. My heart goes out to people that have loved ones. You guys know that my mom's older, and I am concerned for her too. And I'm concerned for my team and everybody that I love. So that I want that to be said up front about all of this. However, I think if we try to figure out what it is that we can do as a team and as a business to add more value and to be a resource for our community, then we will probably come out much better with everything. So I want you to put it in your head right now. Start thinking about what it is that we, as a salon and as a big resource to our community, what's some ideas that we can do to add value and to stay in front of our clients, to let them know we're here, to let them know that even if we can't physically, if we reach that point that we can't physically be there for them, that we still are there in front of them during the, just saying that we're still here. We're the marketing, we'll still continue with the marketing because this will go away. This will go away. This is not going to stick around forever. So what we end up with on the other side of this is going to kind of depend on us. So, again, don't think I'm being insensitive, but there are definitely some businesses out there who have been really riding on the economic wave that things have been pretty peachy for the last several years. We've benefited too. We also worked through the crash of 2008 as a business. We rallied then. And so I know that we have the ability to weather the storms. And so, but there's a lot of businesses out there who aren't going to be able to weather through it. There's a lot of stylists who aren't going to be able to take the economic hit could possibly bring. So I want you to know that I have planned for some of this, and I have things in place. I have ideas in place. You guys being employed by Shaymel is a really good thing right now, because employment is going to really help with any kind of financial backing that you might need, like possibly unemployment. Also, you have sick leave, you have federal government sick leave in place. So you've got a lot of things in your benefit right now. And if we can really lean on the fact that we are a strong business, that on the other side, when this all calms down and all this stuff is mellowed out, because it will, are we going to be a strong one standing? I plan on that. I plan on us being here. I plan us, because you know what, there's going to be a lot of people out there who aren't going to have a place to go. And not a lot of stylists, they might be out of business. I don't want that for us. So I'm putting things in place right as we speak to make sure that we have something to fall back on. It has to do with you guys too. So what I'm saying is, don't panic. We are going to make it through this. I have your best interest at heart. I have the best interest of the clients at heart. We do not need to panic and lose our intelligence. Let's stick together. I am in close contact with the front desk about what's happening, what the clients are saying. We actually have been getting clients calling and saying, thank you so much for being such a reliable source during this. Actually, it was one of Becky's clients that called when we were having our meeting today that said, I really want to thank you guys. You just are really leading the charge of being responsible, and something that I appreciate about you guys. So I thought that was pretty cool. So people are watching us. So let's be that voice of reason. Let's not panic. Let's not get caught up in it. Let's be there for these other people. And I heard the story that an attorney was saying that, when people decide to get married, they always say that they're 90-10. So 90% in love, 10% they know that there's things that they don't like about the other person. So, but when they end up in divorce court, believe it or not, the 90-10 still exists. They are still 90% in love with each other, but the 10% is what they focus on. So they can't get past that 10%. So it's really about what you focus on is what you're going to get in your reality. So I really want us to stay positive. Watch the garbage going into your head. I know I can control the love that I give. I know I can control how positive I am. I know I can control the fact that we have ideas. I have ideas, and that we're an amazing business that has stood 17 years. So we're going to get to the other side of this, and we're going to come out so much stronger. I want you guys to know that for certain. I have no doubt. All right? I just need you guys to believe in this, believe in each other, believe in Shaymel, believe in me, and that we will be okay, and hopefully better than okay on the other side. We'll stay in touch. I'm here for you. Call me, talk to me. We'll work through anything we have to work on. Okay, guys? I love you. We'll be in touch.